Welcome to the House of European History in Brussels. I am Joanna Urbanek.
And I am Simina Badika, and we are the curators of the exhibition Fake for Real, a history of forgery and falsification. We are inviting you on a journey through the centuries-long history of fakes and forgeries.
The life of this exhibition has been severely affected by the COVID pandemic. We were supposed to open in June 2020, but because of the lockdown in spring, we were able to complete the installation only in October. After one day, we had to close again, as all the museums in Brussels. Luckily, we are open again, but we can reach only a small percentage of our expected audience due to the anti-COVID protective measures.
We miss our visitors, and we like to think that our visitors miss us too. So we have created this guided tour through our Fake for Real exhibition to make up for the closed borders and closed museums and missed holidays that have kept our visitors outside the wall of this house.
Credibility and trust continue to be among society's most valuable currencies, but our era, which is marked by a new information revolution, is often pessimistically called the era of post-truth. The exhibition we will visit together presents falsifications throughout history, describing the specific historical circumstances that explain how they were created, the interest and motivations behind them, their impact and how they were ultimately exposed. Our aim is to show that fakes have a long tradition in history and do not only belong to our current era. We also reflect on how to build up resilience against the attempts to deceive and mislead us.
One of the key messages of our exhibition is that each era faked what it valued most. This means that we have chosen those forgeries that have actually flourished in a certain era. This becomes a journey through European history, with forgery as Ariadna's thread to guide us through the labyrinth. The labyrinth scenography of this exhibition was created by our designers, the companies Bruns and Cosman de Jong. There are 6 sections in the exhibition, each marking chronologically great changes in European history and great forgeries. We start with antiquity and medieval times under the title Ruling and Praying. All fakes in this section have a very strong connection with religion and power. We will ask ourselves if it is truly possible to erase someone from public memory, and we will discover a fundamental fake document for European history, the donation of Constantine.
The next section is called Understanding the World, where you will see maps of invented lands, fantastical travel accounts, and mermaids, although they are not as beautiful as one might think. The invention of the printing press came with heated debates on censorship and the perils of free speech, while the increased status of science in the 19th century led to clever scientific forgeries.
We continue with the era of nation building and the fakes made to unite and divide. You will learn about what we call patriotic fakes and a European frenzy of discovering and forging medieval documents. You will also discover the origins of a most powerful conspiracy theories, the Protocol of the Elders of Zion. And we will wonder together, why are conspiracy theories so resistant even when proof is brought against them?
And as we reach the 20th century, the Second World War forces us to nuance our approach to forgeries and falsifications. In the end, forged documents saved lives of many during the war. Maybe you will be also surprised to find out the difference between legitimate and internationally condemned ways to deceive the enemy. Finally, you will see the fake army fighting real war.
Another section deals with what we call fame and fortune. You will discover the art forger that became a national hero, the fake brands that we both fear and desire, and the world's second oldest profession, money counterfeiting.
Finally, we focus on the current question if it is true that we lived in the era of post-truth. Our aim is to give our visitors a handful of tools to identify, understand, and deal effectively with misinformation and disinformation. The last part of our exhibition is entirely based on multimedia, including films and games.
In the next 6 episodes, you will be walking through the exhibition with us, the curators, and we will sometimes take shortcuts in this labyrinth, cutting through centuries and sections of the exhibition. But it is only to show you the unexpected links between human attempts to modify, improve, or deny reality. So do not worry though, you are in very good hands.